We get SEC football back this weekend. Teams starting a 10-game conference-only schedule. Number 2, Alabama will visit Missouri, a team that's outscored by 90 points in 3 meetings since the Tigers joined the conference. Elsewhere, Sam Pittman's head coaching career starts against the school that he just left. When Arkansas hosts Georgia, the Razorbacks will look to snap a 19-game losing streak against conference opponents. And the defending champs, LSU, opening their season against Mississippi State. It'll be a lot of fresh faces for LSU as the team returns only 5 starters from last year's team, which is the fewest of any program. But even with the SEC back in action this week, our FPI, our analytics, give Ohio State of the Big Ten the best chance to win the national championship. You see the numbers. Only one SEC team currently has a better than 5% chance to win it all, while the Big Ten has 2 in Ohio State and Wisconsin. And so again, I've got Des with me this morning, and Desmond, because with the SEC coming back this weekend, it really feels a little bit like a restart. So as you sit back and analyze the lay of the land, if you were to predict 4 teams that you think will be the last one standing in the playoff this year, right now, who are they likeliest to be?
Well, Greeny, as we sit here today, I would say obviously Alabama, Clemson, and then I would go Ohio State, but I'm a little hesitant, and I'll tell you why. And then I would go Oklahoma. I picked Oklahoma State earlier, but their quarterback, Spencer Sanders, got hurt. In Oklahoma, they have a young quarterback, redshirt freshman named Spencer Rattler, who's playing at a high level, but he's trying to do something in that league that hasn't been done since 2007, which is a redshirt freshman lead his team to a Big 12 championship. And that year it was done by Sam Bradford of the Oklahoma Sooners. So I would go with those 4 teams. Ohio State, I was hesitant about Greeny, simply because if you just check out the landscape of college football now, and you look at these games, how they're being canceled and postponed, the Big Ten didn't leave themselves any room for any margin for error. Canceling games, because they got 8 games in 8 weeks, and they have to get all those games in. I'm not 100% sure, Greeny, that they're all going to play a complete 8-game schedule.
So how will that be handled? I agree with you. That is obviously a significant concern. Are the dates locked in stone here? I mean, December 20th right now is when they're going to pick the 4 teams. Is that locked in stone? If everyone winds up having games postponed, can they push that back? How do you expect them to handle it if the Big Ten, for example, has those kinds of issues?
That's an excellent question. I think under the circumstances of this pandemic where everyone's trying to adjust to a new football playoff committee would have to be flexible. They will have to show some flexibility because of the circumstances in which everyone is playing under right now and trying to get this season done. So I believe that there have to be some flexibility. They're going to have to make some amendments and see what happens or where teams lie come December 19th, December 20th.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.